group 2, the video got cut off there, but let's see what you need to know through this deck right now. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, you might have a situation in a relationship, a romantic relationship, where you have children with somebody where you feel like, oh, I can't truly disconnect from this person. But Spirit is saying you will find ways to take back control of the situation, of, you know, Spirit is saying for some of you how your children view you. So of course that's not always in our control, you know. Spirit is saying by letting go of control issues, by knowing that the divine truth is going to, like, be there, like, nobody's gonna fucking be able to spit on your name or, you know, tell your children anything about you, like, oh, okay, this is getting a little different. Spirit is saying, like, whatever these people have to say is so stupid. Like, they don't fucking know you, they don't fucking know your kids, they've been off doing whatever bullshit, and Spirit is just saying, like, the fucking divine truth is gonna fucking be the truth in the end. Like, the fact that you are pure, the fact that you do have pure intentions, the fact that you are present and available for your children, unlike some people. So, like, for some of y'all, that was for some of y'all. But yeah. So, let's see, Spirit, what else does group 2 need to know for their highest and greatest good reason? Thank you. Let's see. So, facing your fears, look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. And yeah, Spirit is saying disengage from outcomes, let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Anything else? Spirit said you're going to connect with your ancestors through music. So whether that means listening to music that your ancestors listened to, intuitively playing your own music, playing music in nature, listening to the music of nature. Spirit said the sounds in nature are going to help you, but also playing the music that you enjoy now. Spirit is saying we are going to be sending you signs, we're going to be sending you messages through the sounds of nature, through sounds around you. So, clairaudient messages. We're communicating. Amen. We have communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of friendships. So, Spirit is saying the rekindling of connection or friendships here. You're going to be rekindling the connection with us. You're going to be reconnecting with us. You're going to be strengthening your connection with us. A lucky win seems likely. And then we have sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication and relationships. So, okay. So Spirit is saying you still might feel disconnected from us. You still might feel like there's more you want to say to us. So Spirit is saying ways that you can connect with us is to pray to us, is to talk with us. We don't want you to feel like, oh, I need tarot cards to talk to them. Oh, I have to just meditate to talk with them. Like, no. Start a fucking conversation with us, and we're going to talk back. And Spirit is saying it'll release the tension. Just by being open and honest with them and just speaking out loud to us, that is going to put the power in your hands. And Spirit is saying also, you need to cleanse your space. You need to cleanse yourself to be a channel for these messages, to create these changes, and to feel the good vibes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Spirit is saying you guys are going to be getting some fucking money soon. I don't know. What else way to fucking put it? A bird just shit a bunch of shit on my windshield. I'm getting money and you're getting money, group 2. So congratulations. And Spirit is saying, yeah, their abundance is coming in the form of communication from us. Okay. But also, you're getting money. So Spirit is saying, you don't have to take any certain path that doesn't, like, seem right to you in connecting with us, or that you don't know how to connect with, or you don't know how to do. You don't have to do tarot, you don't have to connect psychically. Like, you could just talk out loud to us, you could write to us. Spirit is saying, like, look up the different ways to channel spirit, and one of them might resonate with you. Not always, but sometimes I get this message for some of my groups, so you might have watched one of my videos in the past where I said this, where you might talk to spirit through writing. So, like, you might have to say, Spirit, what do you want me to know? My benevolent spirit, what do you want me to know? My spiritual team, my ancestors, my higher self. And put a fucking pen to the paper and see the words that come out, see the drawings that come out. Spirit is saying there's multiple ways to connect with us and receive our messages, and you know that. So look up more, learn more, and write. Get real with yourself about what feels right to you and what you want in your reality, and don't be limited by other people's realities and how they connect, because that is not how you connect. Okay, so Spirit is saying, and when you get overwhelmed, when you feel like you can't connect with us, you need to slow down and approach softly, and not push so hard, because we're right here, we're within you, and luck is on your side. Okay, so group 2, those were your messages on how to connect with your ancestors and what your ancestors wanted you to know at this time. I want to thank you for joining me here today. I want to thank God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and myself for your help in getting these divine and beautiful messages for group 2. And group 2, I hope that these messages did connect you with your ancestors and give you some sort of divine guidance from them on what you needed to know right now. I really do want to thank you for joining this channel, joining this reading. Yeah, I think it's been a nice time to have you here. If you are interested in a personal reading or healing or custom spell work, please feel free to email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or check the description of this video for more information on how you can get a reading or healing from me, or the types that I offer. So, group 2, that was your reading. I love you. Thank you for joining me. This was your fucking thing here. The Shelson Abalone. So, maybe you need to go buy some water. Excuse me. To connect more with Spirit. That was another message for group 1. But Spirit just said, go buy water and meditate to connect with us as well. So, group 2, that was your reading. I love you. Thank you for joining. If you want to subscribe, if you want to like, if you want to comment, if you want to share, if you want to put the notifications on. I'm sorry, I just received a message and it was just like an interesting message. Okay, I'm sorry. Then do that. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Goodbye. Love you. Amen. Okay, so group 3. Group 3. Spirit. We've reached group 3. Group 3, if you chose group 3, this is going to be your reading. You chose this beautiful stone. So yeah, this stone is actually one that was found in my family home, at my family home. The home that has been like one of the only homes that's been like stable and solid and like continuous in my life. My dad found it in our yard, and it's a huge one. This is just a piece of it, and it's just a beautiful and amazing this piece of this earth that I think our family was really blessed with, because who would have fucking thought that that was in our yard? Like, but yeah, Spirit is saying, like, You might have a family home, and that is a way to connect with your ancestors, or you might have grown up in a town that your ancestors connected with, or you want to visit a place where your ancestors lived. And Spirit is saying that is a great way to connect with us at this time. So Spirit, I want to start with, or group 3 and Spirit, I want to start with a prayer for you guys. I already prayed for this video and this reading. However, I always love to pray with my groups before we start. So I want to call on God's source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and ask, what does group 3 need to know for their highest and greatest good from their ancestors on how to connect with them and what they want them to know at this time. Praise and thank you. Amen. So let's see what you need to know, group 3. Spirit said, the more you see us, the more you give yourself time to see us, the more we're going to show up. The more you give yourself time to see how expansive and how fucking amazing the world is, we're going to show up. So a lot of you haven't been taking action towards your goals. A lot of you have been letting other people get in the way of you taking action towards your goals. And Spirit just said, no more. You need to listen to what your soul has been telling you. And the fact that you're on this video, the fact that you want to connect with your highest self, yourself from all the lifetimes that you've lived, therefore your ancestors, because you are your ancestors, you are all your past life selves, and you are, you know, part of the beautiful bloodline that your family has created here. So Spirit is saying, the more that you see that and stop worrying about other people and giving your energy too much to other people and letting them scatter your energy, the more we're going to show up. There needs to be a divine balance at this time that needs to be restored. You have so much power within you to create your divine reality right now and to connect with us and to see us. However, you've been creating and putting your magic into the wrong places. So people know that you are such a light in their world. People know that you will do anything for them. People know that you will always be there for them. You'll always get up when they call, things like that. And Spirit is saying, that's great and all. Like, you're definitely probably going to guide these people after you pass, if they're still alive, if you outlive, or if they outlive you. Like, the love that you have for these people is immense. Like, it's crazy. I don't know, I'm about to cry right now. I fucking cried in, I think, group 2 too. I'm like, oh my gosh, Spirit, I'm making me cry now. And it'll be like, I'm not even thinking about it, it just like hits me, and I'm like, damn. But yeah, Spirit said, like, these people know how much you love them and how much you care. You don't have to keep overdoing yourself and people pleasing to make them know you care even more. You don't have to cut your boundaries out, and like cut out all the time that you have for yourself and carve it out for them to show them that you love them, because that's not true. That's not truth. That's not you, and that's not how you love people. You need to be right. You can't be pouring from an empty cup, Spirit said. If you're giving way too much to them, then you have nothing to give to yourself. Then you're not even giving them the true substance that they need. So Spirit is saying there needs to be balance in your relationships. For some relationships, if they think that by you not giving to them means that you don't love them, or by you setting a boundary and grounding yourself and putting a balance towards it means that you don't love them, then that's not a person that you need to be around very much. Or that's a person that you need to school on. Motherfucker, I need to ground myself. I need time to myself. I need to give to my responsibilities and my desires and my needs, because there's just too much going on. You know what I mean? I'm giving too much to you. And Spirit is saying, like, these people need to divinely also make choices on their own, do things on their own, figure shit out on their own. You are a divine guide here for these people. You are a divine light in these people's world. But you're not going to let yourself get sucked dry and also, like, deplete yourself and not evolve, and then have these people clearly not be evolving either, and just causing you more worry, causing you more doubt and stress and more lack, because, like, right, and that's just going to cause them more lack by not being able to do shit for themselves. So Spirit is saying, align with your divine truth on how this has all made you feel, on what cycles you want to end with certain people, on the imbalances that you want to end with certain people. You need to bring in these changes so that you can release these worries and release this lack mindset. But, like, yeah, you need to know that it's okay to stand in your power and to let people know, hey, I have to move on from this situation. Hey, I can't help you in this situation. Or, you know, I have to release and let go. Like, some people, Spirit is saying, use you to just gossip or, you know, complain about their problems and things like that. And you're not even in a place where you complain about your problems and where you harp and, like, worry about things so much. Like, if, like, you're gonna start telling people, like, hey, I can't talk about this right now, or hey, like, you have to find a way to deal with this, you have to find a way to deal with these emotions, because, like, Spirit is saying a lot of people have been using you to, like, gain a sense of independence or power or control over people or over their situation, or been using you as their therapist, and it's just not very healthy. It's not healthy at all. So Spirit is saying change is going to come to these ways of being, and these ways of overgiving to people, because you are going to start connecting with them. You're going to start connecting with your highest self, with your psychic energies. And Spirit is saying with your Akashic records. So some of you are going to be uncovering past life information, for some of you traumas, because those things that happened to you in your past lives have happened to you in this life as well. And Spirit is saying for some of you, they can continue into your next lives if you are not careful, if you don't set the boundaries now and listen to what your soul is telling you, and the fact that you can't keep overgiving to these people. You need to ground. Yeah, and you might be worried, like, how do I stop overgiving? How do I stop letting these people have a hold on me and my mental health and myself? But Spirit is saying that power is within you, and we are going to guide you and help you along the way, along the journey. So Spirit is saying you need to find more ways to connect with us and how to connect with us. So a message that Group 2 got as well was look up the ways to do some divination. If it is tarot that works for you, then great. If it is closing your eyes and meditating and receiving messages through your visions, through words, through your thoughts, through your, you know, you're just like, it came in my head, or, you know, you heard something, or, you know, Spirit is saying, like, also, like, writing down messages, channeling that way, and having a pen and a paper and saying, Spirit, what do I need to know, and letting them write for you. Looking through crystal orb, doing mirror magic. Spirit is saying there's so many ways to connect with us. Please connect with us. Don't think that you need to do it in a certain way. Don't think that, you know what I mean, there's only a certain way, because there are so many ways to connect with us. Like pendulums, like, oh my gosh, Spirit is just saying there's so many ways to connect with us at this time. Please, please, please. Right, candle wax reading, like coffee cup reading, coffee grinds reading. Like, there's so many ways to connect with us. Spirit is saying do not doubt yourself or think that we're not around. There are signs in nature. There are signs everywhere. Alright. And Spirit is saying there is a practice that is going to resonate for you. There is a practice that is going to feel like your truth, that is going to lead you to your truth, and that is going to help you talk to us. Alright, Spirit, so what does Group 3 need to know for their house to break good? Please and thank you. Amen. Your ancestors. How to connect with your ancestors. Yes, you need to know that you're safe, so you might feel very worried. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of, like, You might be an anxious person, I feel that, and you might have like your creature comforts. Spirit said like there's just certain things that you need to do a certain way, and Spirit is saying like, but you've been wanting to learn a different way, you've been wanting to connect with us in a different way, and you have to know that you're safe in doing it. Okay, you're protected, and also don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so you might be like, no, this is the way to do it, like this is proper, but Spirit is saying you can feel that like organization and that proper energy, or like that connection to Spirit, and just, you know, that divine knowing within that other practice too. You just have to gather that confidence and put in some work and effort into it. Anything else? Please. Thank you. Yeah, don't let your past get in your way or hold you back. Don't let the way that you used to do things or the way that your ancestors did things make you do things like that. Like your spiritual team, your ancestors saying we were not perfect. We didn't always connect with Spirit in the way that we needed to, or in the most perfect way, or you know what I mean, like, or honor Spirit in the way that we could have. So don't think that you have to do things the way that we did, because like the things that you're doing, the effort that you're putting forth is practical, and it's going to help you receive these messages in a beautiful, organized, and balanced way. And it's going to be just as abundant and prosperous as other ways have been. Okay. So Spirit, that's good. Anything else? Yeah, we're going to get you... I don't know why Spirit is telling me to give you one of these right now. Okay. Okay, so now they're saying, I'm talking about relationships, so I was going to do love, but Spirit is saying, like, okay, because I'm going to do your love reading next, what you need to know from your ancestors about your love life, but Spirit is saying this could also apply to a friendship, or you need to create a greater friendship with your partner, or Spirit is saying that a friend could be a potential love partner or interest. You could be interested in a friend, or Spirit is saying the key to a healthy relationship is a friendship. Like, you can't just be together like, oh, this is the person I fuck. I don't know anything about him. He's not my friend. I hate him. But he's my boyfriend, and we're about to get married, and we're in love, but I have no idea who he is, or I don't like who he is. Like, things like that. So Spirit is saying you definitely need to be friends with the person that you're in a relationship with, whether it be romantic or whether it be a friendship. You need to be friends with them. You need to actually like the person and the people that you're around. And if you don't fucking like them, then Spirit is saying some people need to fall away, but by being kind and being just the person that you are, you're going to attract the people that need to be in your life. You're going to attract the movement and relationships that needs to happen. So Spirit, what does group 3 need to know for their highest and greatest good about their romantic relationship? But also Spirit said this might be applying to a friendship as well. So let's see. What's going on, Spirit? Ooh. Okay, Spirit is saying, don't think that somebody has to agree with, like, your spiritual beliefs or, like, be the same exact way to be in a relationship or a friendship with you. Just know that they need to respect what you do and how you believe and how you talk to Spirit. They need to respect it, like, for real. So Spirit is saying you are going to be able to start a new journey that is going to connect you more with your intuition and independence when it comes to love, romantic relationships, or that friendship we were talking about. But you need to stop ignoring what your intuition has been telling you about certain situations. So you might be in a relationship and you need more independence, you need more connection with your intuition, you need more Spirit is saying, even like, it doesn't have to be like necessarily financial independence, but it could be you need more financial independence, or you just need to put forth more efforts towards listening to your intuition, listening to the fact that you are the divine creator of your relationships, of your universe, and that you have the power to end certain cycles and relationships that don't serve you and start ones that do serve you, like setting healthy boundaries, letting yourself be yourself around these people, letting yourself listen to your intuition around these people, not letting your intuition be clouded by other people's thoughts or ways of being. So Spirit is saying a lot of other people around you could be independent and be working towards their dreams and their goals and all of this and have all of this going for them. And they might have you in question of what you're doing at the same time, but still be taking your energy in some way. Okay, for some of you, again, like, you have to see where there needs to be boundaries in certain relationships and situations. You have to see these things from a newer point of view and perspective of, like, how do I choose to give my energy to these people? How do I choose to show up and speak with them? How do I choose to show up and let them speak to me? Like, there's a lot here about respect and about not letting other people treat you any fucking which way. And a lot about listening to how you feel about certain situations and the choices that you need or want to make surrounding it. So some people could be trying to put you out of your power or in a state of disempowerment because you are making choices based on your intuition and they don't do that. Or they don't agree with what your intuition's been telling you. But Spirit is saying that's not going to bring you towards what makes you happy. Listening to those people and their doubts or their ways of thinking of what you should be doing. Spirit is saying by standing strong in yourself and having that independent, Spirit said it doesn't have to be, okay, maybe. So Spirit said independent streak. So some of you need some time alone. Some of you need time to yourself to kind of disconnect from being in a partnership or a friendship and, you know, reconnect with being an individual. And even if you are in a relationship, Spirit is saying you need to reconnect with that individual self. Yeah, and Spirit is saying you need to start practicing self-care at this time. That is going to help you connect more with Spirit and your intuition and your ancestors by caring for this beautiful body that has been passed down through generations to create this beautiful one here, like your ancestors are saying, through connection with your body and nurturing your body and sitting out in nature or walking or being out in nature. You're going to see how you are a different person from this person that you're with. And Spirit is saying, like, your differences are what makes you you and what makes them them. And, you know, helps you mesh and come together and have these differences and have these similarities. But Spirit is saying, like, there's beauty in the both of you and in this connection. But you guys definitely need some time apart, or you need some independence to see more of what your individual self needs and wants from life, period. You know, disconnected from a relationship. Obviously, you keep that in mind and you know, care for that when you are in one. And you don't ignore it for this, you know, straightforward, just going for yourself, you know. But there needs to be a balance here, and you need to give more to who you are. Yeah, I feel like you've been very patient, and you've put in a lot of time and energy into relationships, what you want from a relationship, things like that. And this could have been connected to a certain person or, like I said, a friendship. But what the Divine wants and needs you to know right now is, like, you need to pour just that amount of energy that you've poured into this relationship, into the other person, into yourself. Like, you've helped this other person raise up and, like, do such great things in their life. So now you need to help yourself raise up and do such great things in your life, because it fucking matters. Like, you fucking matter. For real. And Spirit said there's gonna be some changes to your romantic life, but for the better. There's going to be a balance being brought. And you're going to be able to be your charming self. You're going to be able to, you know, still, you know what I mean, Spirit said, entice your partner or a partner or people, excuse excuse me, or impress people, or, you know what I mean, communicate with people. But you're going to be doing it from a place of divine authenticity. You're going to be able to coexist. Oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful message from Spirit right now. Like, it's so fucking cute. The way that you and your partner are. Spirit is saying, like, one of you is, like, really fucking, like, a little feller, you like eating your snacks. The other one's always, like, standing guard, protecting you, and, like, trying to bring you stuff, but also, like, trying to steal some of your snacks, too. I don't know. Or Spirit is saying that's the type of relationship or friendship that you want. Spirit is saying that's very much available to you, like, that divine balance of, like, you being allowed to be yourself. Like, there's a squirrel, okay, he's getting his snacks, he's in this Chipotle bag right now, he just had, like, a strawberry or something, he's fighting with this Chipotle bag, he's going crazy, he's just vibing, honestly. And there's this crow that is watching so intently and just, like, calmly and, like, with so much care and, like, patience to let this squirrel do what he does. And he's right next to him. He's like, oh, you got some food, buddy? What else we got in here? So, like, yeah, now he's looking in the bag. He's like, what the hell? So, like, there's just, like, Spirit is saying there's chemistry between you and this person. And look, this fucking thing here just came out, chemistry card. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So Spirit is saying definitely, like, the stuff that you want in a relationship, the connection that you want in a relationship, that is there for you in this world with the divine. And your ancestors are going to guide you towards people who make you feel like you can be yourself, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, you can go fucking pick up a piece of trash and be like, what the fuck's in here? And that person is gonna be like, hey, what the fuck is in the trash, bro? Let me protect you. Let me make sure nobody run up on us now. Like, there's just gonna be so much love and shit. Like, Spirit is saying there's some people who didn't make you feel protected in the relationship, who wouldn't look out for you like that, who would be like, put that fucking trash down, you stupid ass bitch. Like, Spirit is saying you're disconnecting from people who treat you like garbage. You're disconnecting from people who think that they could treat you like it's a game or speak to you any which way that you want in friendships, in relationships, because that's just not acceptable. Alright, so Spirit, what does group... Yeah, Spirit is saying through self-respect, you are going to connect with Spirit. You're going to connect with the fact that you are Spirit. And you're going to be able to find somewhere that leaves you full. Somewhere that is a home for you. Somewhere that fills you up rather than drains you. And you're going to be able to eat your fucking little snacks. You're going to be able to cuddle up with this person or with yourself and enjoy life and cut out what doesn't serve you. Alright, so Spirit is saying, at the end of the day, we've talked about all this shit and brought you in all these different directions because the point of the matter is that with this enjoyment of life, with this self-respect and just letting yourself receive from Spirit, letting yourself be in a divine life that you actually want to be in, like, you are going to connect with us, you are going to know us because you are us, and you will know yourself more. So Spirit is saying, like, you might feel like all of this is kind of slow moving, or it might be feeling like, you know, slow to trust the process, but Spirit is saying, like, I'm sorry. Yeah, Spirit is saying get into position, keep opening yourself up to what it is that you know you need to, whether that be a healthy relationship, whether that be a healthy relationship with yourself, and know that we are going to come help you. We are already helping you in this process. I'm sorry if that kind of got cut off or it was a choppy message. I hope it resonated. Sometimes when I'm channeling, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, and it's just coming out for you. I'm sorry, but I know it's a message from Spirit. So you have resilience. You are resilient. So yeah, I'm definitely getting, like, you might have dealt with narcissists in the past, because the word resilient is reminding me of this girl, Sinful. She's on like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. It's like SYNFUL, her Instagram at least, and it's got like an underscore in the beginning, underscore at the end. That's what her Instagram is, and her like logo, or her like saying, her motto is resilient as fuck. Because you're resilient as fuck. We're all resilient as fuck. Like, we got through that narcissistic abuse. You got through that shit. And here's the message here. There's no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Adrift in shallow water. Take a few dip. Yeah, I'm definitely, this is not what they said. Spirit is saying you need to wade in some type of water. You need to like put your legs in water. You need to like get your feet in the water, something like that, to connect with a body of water, whether it be a pool or like a lake or a stream or a pond or a river. Some spirit said like a puddle. If you got a puddle, like it just rained. If you if you want to do that, if you want to jump in some puddles, spirit is saying that is going to help you connect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Take a few deep breaths. Okay. And yes, you are where you need to be. Acknowledge how you're currently feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. So your ancestors at this time really want to bring you a sense of calm and peace and relief, knowing that like you're you're connecting with your ancestors, even if they're, you know, you feel kind of like I feel this energy from you where you're like, this is gonna uncover a lot, this is gonna like dredge up a lot, this is gonna be a lot of healing, but spirit is saying like that is a good thing, and that is gonna help you replace all of that energy that feels lower, that feels like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, oh my gosh, this is gonna help me, or this is gonna make me have to revisit this. Like, spirit is saying like that is all gonna help you replace the energies of worrying about what happened with worrying about what's happening in the now. Like, you'll be able to be more present, and you'll be able to release from negative people. I feel a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy around you. I feel like people could be sending you psychic attack at this time and you don't even know it, and maybe they don't even know it. Okay, spirit is saying connect with us through old movies. I'm seeing for some of you, Lassie, the movie Lassie could be important to you for connecting with your ancestors, your highest self. Maybe your past life selves liked Lassie, or maybe you have ancestors family who liked that show or that movie, Lassie with the dog. I see a Lassie right now, that's why I'm saying that. But yeah, there could be some people sending you psychic attack at this time, and it's just time for you to know that you don't have to engage with that you have power over that. Spirit is saying if you need to go for a walk, if you need to get away from these people, do that, because it will help you manifest the power over yourself and your energies that you truly have. Okay. Yeah, spirit is saying continue to follow your intuition and be yourself. These changes that are coming are going to surprise you, and you are going to achieve connecting with us, talking with us, and connecting with yourself. So spirit is saying, right, through the way of connecting with us, you're going to connect with yourself, and through your ways of connecting with yourself, you're going to connect with us. Yes, spirit said really do things that are good for your health at this time, like taking a walk, like getting out of situations that make you overthink, getting out of your head. So here we have an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just a random card that says this shit. Don't follow my advice. I'm not a doctor, neither is spirit. This is just like some stuff like you might want to be changing your lifestyle, and that is up to you. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Okay, that's a message there. I don't know if this was your group or group 2, but there was a message earlier on like a lot of people around you could be eating unhealthy and like being low vibrational and like trying to block your third eye, or they don't believe in the stuff that you believe in. And spirit is saying that healthy diet thing was a message for some of you that like, of course, right, trigger warning, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to control your food, neither are they. They're just trying to help you out, and they're saying like by eating more healthy foods, You're not going to feel as lethargic. You're not going to feel as hopeless. You're not going to feel as depressed. Your third eye is going to be opening. Your crown is going to be opening. You're going to being able to express yourself more because you're caring for yourself more, and you are eating food that is alive, that is from the earth. All right. So, trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. So, group 3, that was your reading. I want to thank you, God Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and High Self for your help in getting these messages for group 3. I had a great time. And yeah, remember to balance yourself. Remember to balance yourself in the relationships around you. Remember that you are yourself. Remember that you are a self. Remember that you are a person. And you have cares and wants and needs that need to be given to. Your ancestors want you to know that. And that is how you're gonna connect with them. So, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Group 3. Group 3, if you're interested in a private reading or healing or custom spell work, email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com or check the description of this video down below to find out more information on how you can find out more information about the types of readings and healings that I offer. So, it was a great time reading for you, Group 3. I hope that this resonated and connected you with your ancestors and what they wanted you to know at this time. So, if you want to subscribe, if you want to like, if you want to comment, if you want to turn on the notification bell, do it. If not, it's alright. Love you, Group 3. It was a great time. And thank you to everybody. This is the end of the whole video. So, I love you all. It was a great time reading for you and connecting with your ancestors. Thank you, Spirit. Love you all. Bye.